This is all about ISBNs. Generally speaking, in order for the bookstores to order and sell your book, it has to have a unique identifier known as an International Standard Book Number, or ISBN. These are issued for each country or nation in the world, and in some cases, such as in the UK, they cover a vast territory, including islands and possession. Some countries provide ISBNs for free. Canada is one such nation. While in other countries, the process of dispensing ISBNs is privatized, such as in the UK with Nielsen and in the USA with Bowker. ISBNs are dispensed individually or in blocks, with major publishers obtaining huge blocks of numbers. The number identifies the country or region, the specific publisher, and the specific book title. The ISBN International Organization has a listing of all publishers in the world. Bowker also carries a listing of publishers in the USA who get their numbers from Bowker. Kindle Direct Publishing, KDP, Ingram Spark, Draft2Digital, Smashwords, Lulu, and Barnes & Noble Press all buy huge blocks of ISBNs, which they dispense to small publishers and self-publishers who don't have their own number or block of numbers. In the case of Ingram, it's considered luxury. So if there's a coupon or a reduced price at Ingram and you get the ISBN, you can't get the coupon or the reduced price. You have to pay the full price. You can't have two discounts. Since the rest of the publishers don't charge, that doesn't count. There are also enterprising individuals and companies out there who buy blocks of ISBNs and resell them to people and companies. These are unofficial ISBN sources. The ISBN you can buy from them will have their name as publisher and their address, and thus they will be the official publisher in the databases. This doesn't mean that you've lost your copyrights. It doesn't mean that you've lost your publishing. It just means that you aren't identified as the publisher. Kindle Direct ISBNs say independently published, and they can be filtered by some. I find that Barnes & Noble doesn't take my books from Kindle Direct when I do expanded distribution, so I have to co-publish. Ingram Spark, their ISBNs say indie published. Draft2Digital says Draft2Digital. Smashwords says Smashwords. Lulu says Lulu.com. Barnes & Noble or Nook Books says Barnes & Noble Press. If you buy ISBNs in blocks, you will probably get listed with your name, address, and phone in the Bowker database as well as the international database. Those who get one or two ISBNs might not get listed. The ISBN needs to be listed on the book, generally in a barcode on the back cover, lower right quadrant. It should also be listed under the copyright notice posting on the copyright page, along with the LCCN or CIP. We have separate videos on those. To the right of the ISBN number is the pricing code. Barnes & Noble Press is the only one that I've seen that actually puts the pricing code in this area. Everybody else puts in a null code, 0000, or no price specified. On your own ISBNs, you will only have a price listed if you get a custom ISBN code made with the price. This would be like a JPEG, BMP. Generally, if you simply list your ISBN on the application to make a new book, only the ISBN code will appear. The pricing will remain not specified or nil. In the United States, Bowker sells the official ISBNs that will always bear your name and address as the publisher of record. One will cost you $125. 10 costs $2.95. That's $29.50 each. 100 costs $5.95 or $5.95 each. 1,000 costs $1,500 or $1.50 each. Bowker also sells 1 and 10 ISBNs with a barcode at an additional $25 per barcode. You can get barcode software, and there are also companies that will give you barcode files based on your specifications for a fee. There are even some free sites that provide the barcode if you look around. Additionally, if you self-publish sheet music books, you need a UPC EAN code. That's the retail sales code that you see on all your goods at the grocery store. This needs to be listed on the back cover, lower left quadrant. For the average self-publisher, the ISBNs that you get from most publishers will work and are therefore less costly. My last 2 nonfiction books were turned down by Kindle Direct for expanded distribution. Therefore, I had to go to Ingram Spark for worldwide distribution. So that book has 1 ISBN for Amazon and another ISBN for the rest of the world. It also has a 3rd ISBN from Draft to Digital for the e-published book that I put out. You need a separate ISBN for each type of book. If you have your own ISBNs, you can publish that book through different distributors like Kindle and Ingram, or like Kindle and Barnes & Noble using the same ISBN so long as it's the same size and type of book. But if you make 6x9 trade publications and 5x7 pocket books and 4x6 mass market size books and hardcover books and full color books and an audiobook, you will need an ISBN for each of those. You typically need 2 ISBNs, one for Kindle or Ingram for the print book, and one for the e-published book through Draft to Digital or Smashwords. Amazon and Kindle assign their own number to Kindle ebooks, so you don't need one there. The same thing happens with Google Play Books. They assign their own number. If you make a hardcover edition, you need a 3rd ISBN. So a block of 10 ISBNs is basically good for only 2 to 5 books, depending on how many types you decide to make. If you only make print and ebooks, you can get about 5 books on a block of 10. If, however, you intend to make hardcover books, your 10 ISBNs are only going to cover 2 or 3 books. And this has been all about ISBNs. If you found this informative, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and have a good writing day.